Hi, and welcome to today's Portraiture lesson. First, what I want you to do is to have a piece of paper, not in a book. Set that aside. Now I want you to relax your shoulders. Get loosey-goosey. Breathe in. And out. Now we want to let go of all the negativity, stress, and anxiety. Breathing in, and imagine throwing that out with your breath. Now we stomp our feet in frustration. Breathe in, and out. Now we get loosey-goosey again, and we throw our hands up in victory, and we scrunch our face up, and we relax it. Breathe in, and out. We are free! Yay! So now I want you to pick up that paper again. I want you to really feel the width, the height, the texture. And now I want you to breathe in and breathe out the sarcastic comment you had. Okay. So now I want you to be more open-minded and feel the page. Now we set that down. And we are doing this face today. Okay. So I want you to do this with me, okay? This face. Drawing, your drawing. So this is your paper. You have a good feel for it? I want to do it this way. So what I'm going to do is use a light pencil. So my light pencil is a 2H. Now I do this because this is my first draft. When I want to go over it, I'm going to go darker, which goes to 8B. So now what we're going to do is keep this face in mind. Make sure that our area lets us move. So I'm going to do some quick drawings of a circle with quick lines. Oh wow, you cannot see that. I'll go a bit darker. With quick lines. So then it's not just one continuous line, it's a few different ones. Wow, you cannot see that. I'll go darker. Yeah, you can see that. I want you to go very faint though, okay? So this is a rough circle. So now the face is divided into two sections. So we're going to draw a line down the middle, like that. So you find the center of the drawing and draw a line down. Now what we want to do is find where the eyes are, and we're going to draw a line through where the eyes are. So on my drawing here, I feel like the eyes are here. Not in the middle of the face, not too high up, and not too far down. So I'm drawing a line across. That might be a bit too high, but that's okay. I'm going to draw another line a bit under that. How do you feel with your line? It should just be two lines. Okay, so I'm going to draw my eyes in the middle of these ones. But you're going to do it around the line, or you can copy me. So now I'm going to start with the nose, because I feel like that is the center of the face. So I'm going to draw a line down next to it. So this is the start of the nose, and it comes down. She needs room for the lips. Now I'm going to do the curve of her nostril. Now I'm going to do the other side of the face, of the nose, and then do another curve. Do you see that? So now what does the middle of her nose look like? It's like a little ball, isn't it? At the tip of the nose here, I'm going to draw a little ball. now I'm going to do her nostrils. So we've got a circle here, kind of like a teardrop. And same on the other side. You drawing this with me? So that's her nose. I'll make it a bit darker so you can see it on the camera. So now I'm going to go with the eyes, but you can do whatever you feel like. I'm going to go with the eyes. So the eye isn't an exact circle. Everyone's eye shapes are different. This one is like an oval. So I'm going to do an oval and make sure that I measure whereabouts in the head it goes. And I have a little point on the end. Same for this side. Have you drawn that? Okay, so now looking at the eye, what can I see? I can see that it has an eyelid, the eyeball, the iris, and the iris color. That's not iris color, the color part. So I'm going to start with the eyelid. So she has a crease up here, so I'm going to draw a crease up there. Same with this one. So those aren't her eyebrows, those are her eye creases. Now I'm going to draw the eyelid, and it comes a bit down from the oval. So I'm going to go like this. And same on the other side. Now I'm going to draw the circle of the eye. So that takes up about middle of the eye. And same on the other side. Now I'm going to draw the iris, which is a circle in the middle. And they're not very dilated in this picture. Okay, now I'm going to draw. She does have more bags under her eyes, some creases, but I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to go for her eyebrows, which are not bushy, they're pretty thin. They start a bit bushier here. So what I'm going to do is draw just lines. Just some quick lines together. So just little short lines in the shape of that her eyebrow goes. Same on this side. Short little. And those are her eyebrows. So now looking at the face, I want to do the mouth next. So you can't see the details too fine in this photo. So what I'm going to do is from the nose, she has two little lines that go down. So we want to go on either side of the line on our page. I'll make those darker. And then she has the middle of her lips, which start in the middle of this line. And so, she has a little curve, so I'm going to do a little line like this. And then I'm going to continue that line, so then it goes about this far on the face. So I'm going to draw a little line here where a little mouth crease is, and go to that line. Same on the other side. So her lips should end about here. Does yours look like this? So now I'm going to do the bottom of the lip, starting from my line here to the middle, then to the other side. So that's her top lip. Now I'm going to do the bottom lip. It starts from the line I've made to the middle. She has her mouth open. And so now the bottom of the lip and the other side. So now we can do her teeth. So her teeth start with the line in the middle here. Just drawing a block. I'm not great at teeth, by the way, but you know, they're all different sizes, these teeth. But she doesn't have too many. And now I'm going to color in between the teeth. That's her mouth. So now we want to look at her chin. She has a little round bit on her chin here. So I'm going to make this circle more of a circle and draw a bit of a chin. Top of a circle. So now we can do our ears. Only one ear is slightly showing. So the ears, if you look, the ears are in the middle of the eyes. So if you draw a line from your eye to your ear, the top of your ear is the middle of the eye. If you go like this. So if we go here, this is where the top of the ear starts, the line that we made. So I can't see it, so I'm just going to do the top of the ear that I imagine. And then I'm going to do the little lobe, which ends where her nose is, which is here. Now I want to do the middle of her ear. And I'll color that in. So we have her lobe. Oh, you cannot see that. And she has an earring in, so I'm going to draw an earring. So now we can do her hair, because we have her face. So she has some hair. I'm just going to do a line. Like that. And then she has some hair that comes over here, covering her ear. And she has lots of hair down here that comes down here. And we see her neck starts from just below where the ear is. And then the rest is covered by hair. So this is my very basic drawing. How did yours turn out? What did you have problems with? Let me know. It doesn't look much like her, because next I can color it in pencil and add cheeks and make it more detailed with the color. So next we have our colored pencils out. So what we can do now is mix colors together and see what works. So her skin color is a little yellow, like a little tanned. So I think my peach color and some of this medium yellow are a good mix. So what I'm going to do is go over it in yellow first. Like this, just going over everything. Not the eyeballs, not the hair or the lips. Because this isn't our final color. So it's just a bit yellow. So now I'm going to get the skin color and go over that again, but more carefully. Well, not too careful, but you know. Where is my pencil sharpener? So what I see is missing here is also some eyelashes. So I'm going to use some black and just do a little bit like the lines I did before on her eyelids. And I'm going to go over that iris. So now her eyes are like a kind of gray, but I see a hint of blue in there. So I'm going to get my dark gray and my sky blue. I'm going to go over sky blue first. And then go over with the gray. So next, her lips are a very light pink. I don't have a very light pink in my pencils. So I'm going to choose rose and white. I'm going to go over with rose first. Then white. That makes it a bit lighter and smears the colors together. Okay. So the next thing I see is her hair and her earrings. So her hair's like a silver, so I'm going to be creative and add a different color to it. What color do I feel like? Let's go a dark blue. I'm choosing cobalt blue. So her hair's a dark brown. I don't have the exact brown, so I'm going to do some mixing again. I'm going to use coffee and tan. I'm going to go over with coffee first. Go over her eyebrows a bit, doing the same lines. Now to go over with the tan. How did you go? So now we're going to add some cheeks. So I'm going to bring that yellow back out, my medium yellow. She's got some round cheeks at the top here. So I'm just going to use my yellow to go over. So I'm just using the yellow to go over here. And then her cheeks kind of come down, so I'm doing a line here and here. Then she has some creases on her neck, so I'm going to use the yellow to do some creases. She also has some under her eyes, so I'm going to use the yellow to go under her eyes. What else? So now what we're going to do is go over it with a black pen, something that doesn't rub out. And I am just going to go over all the lines I did, except for the yellow lines. So I'm avoiding the lines across the face and the extra lines that I've done really quickly around the face. Okay, so now I'm going to get a rubber and erase over the whole thing. Depending on the pencil, sometimes it'll blend together more or rub out completely. We can just go over that again later. How are you going with erasing? So this is what mine looks like. So what I'm going to do is go over with some color again. So I'm going to go over the hair and the skin. My eyelashes got a bit rubbed out too, so I'll go over them. Are you doing this too? That's what it's looking like now. Just went over the eyelashes. Go over this earring again too. And the hair. Coffee. That's brown, tan. There we go. And there, that's my finished piece. This was a bit... How did you go? What did you have problems with? What did you like? Love you. Bye.